Hello YouTube, what's up? This is Tutagamon. Welcome to another one of my benchmark videos. In this video I'm going to benchmark Anno 2205 on a single Radeon 7950. Recording as always, which is done on an external recorder. So what you will see in this video will be pure performance. As you can see, the system is idling perfectly, so it has nothing to do with the recording itself. I'm using a Core i7-860 which runs at 4 GHz, 8 GB of memory, and the graphics card is a Radeon 7950 Windforce 3, latest catalyst, 1.1 GHz core clock. So with this setup I'm going to benchmark the game and we will see the result in this file. So let me launch the game. Let me show you the options. As you can see, it says custom, and this custom has come from the ultra high. Let me apply, and I'm just going to reduce the anti-aliasing and of course disable vertical sync, and that's it. These are my settings. Ultra high minus. Let me go to my save location. This is a semi two-part benchmark. I'm going to show you my city first.
You should keep this procedure in mind in future.
I'm going to browse around a little and then we will go to a battle session in this area. Okay, I'm starting the benchmark. I have a weird issue with my F11 key. Can you believe that? Give me a moment, sorry about that. What? F8. Let's see. Okay, the benchmark has started. Stupid F11 has broken down. In any case, let me scroll all the way to my city.
You don't buy from me, you don't sell to me. You're breaking old Nick's heart.
The top down is not very impressive. It's not bad, just not very impressive. But I will show you different angles and you will see that it is very pretty. Let me rotate the map here and change the elevation, the angle, the viewing angle. Can get a little slow. As you can see, it is below 20 frames per second. If it was anything else, any other kind of game, I mean, it would be absolutely terrible. Lots of detail when you zoom in, as you can see. Very beautiful.
Let's apply for some vacation time.
Look at these guys, how impressive they look. Everything is moving, everything is alive. We sure have to do with a very alive city. Something that you don't see when you are zoomed out. Trees.
Come on, let's get the axe.
Anyway, let's go to the battle session.
The combat data I've been able to acquire shows you use information effectively.
The benchmark is still running. It will give us some high frame rates in this part, but it will be only for a few seconds.
Drake's Fortress of Solitude. And I see it's pretty well guarded. Nothing you can't cope with, I hope. Get me to a server access point or something so I can hack into their database. Could be we'll have to find more than one though.
The 7950 does have quite a lot of trouble in this scene. The 970 was very slow here as well. Thankfully, during the gameplay, you do get some decent frame rate.
Coordinates confirmed. Open fire. Underway. Battle stations. You're under attack. Clear for action. Affirmative. All hands engage.
Entrance marked.
Copy that. Here they come. Affirmative.
You have to apply some kindness in some parts of this
Target
level,
acquired.
like I did a few seconds ago. If you blow up the barrels while the enemies are going over them,
Self-prepared. Running.
the explosion destroys the enemies.
Full speed ahead. Roger.
Of course, I'm only following this path for benchmarking. This is not the proper way to play this level. There are a lot of things to do in these parts.
Here they come.
Overhauling in progress.
Battle stations. Copy that. Full speed ahead. Coordinates confirmed. Full speed ahead. Target acquired. Clear for action.
Self-repair. Running.
We're under fire. Clear for action.
A heroic victory, just to quote the respective Facebook pages. And they didn't even know it.
Okay, this is the end of the benchmark. Let's see what our monitoring programs have recorded. Later, motherfucker. Now here is the interesting part. As you can see, the CPU usage is totally different in the Core i7-860 with the Radeon compared to what it was with the 970 and the i5. It seems that one core is doing the main work here. I believe that this is attributed mainly to the single-threaded driver of the Radeon card. Fortunately, it was not enough to skew the performance of the 7950, but the performance was not very high in the first place. In any case, 30 frames per second average. It was 48 for the 970, which is an expected difference. Frame rate and frame times. This is the first part where I show you the city. It can get quite erratic. This is the loading part, so we can ignore it, and this is the action session, the battle session, which is around 30 or more frames per second. Sorry, less than 30 frames per second. I was looking at the frame times. In any case, you get the drift. GPU usage at maximum. CPU temps are okay. And again the CPU usage. One core is doing all of the work. That is really very strange. I believe this is due to the AMD driver. I cannot think of anything else. And of course it is the game's fault. There's no question about that. .3 gigabytes of system RAM total. CPU average temperature again. GPU temp is also very nice. 1.1 for the core clock. The video RAM is doing some crazy things here. It's going up, it's going down. 1.2 for the action session. 1.7 for I believe it was an introductory scene of the battle session. In any case, it is what it is, and let's see what the frame times look like. The frame time graph is about has about the same differences as my 970 video. This is the loading scene. I wish I could avoid that, but then I would have two benchmark numbers. Frame times show a little less than 33 milliseconds for the battle session, and quite better in the city on average, that is. Frame rate is also up and down at parts, and the frame rate variation, you can pay no attention to it, unfortunately, due to my loading session. In any case, I hope you find this video interesting, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy this game, it is very good. Take care.